I am your host, Chaos Axel, for this standard 6v6 scrim tonight on the Bronze Tacos Overwatch. Tonight we have Team 1 versus Team Never Lucky. Wait and see if Team 1 wants to give me a different team name besides Team 1 or just kind of keep it the gold standard there. So, tonight we are, like I had mentioned, we are doing a standard 6v6. Those of you in the Discord already, you should have the Discord link, the link for the Twitch page now. If not, then it is live now, so y'all can watch. Anybody who joins on who does not know who the Bronze Tacos are, we are a friendly 18-plus non-toxic Discord channel. I am sure that we will have people from the Discord posting our link on there, as well as it should be on the Twitch page if you are interested in joining. But, okay. So, we've got two teams here of random assortment. One team has actually coordinated their icons, so bonus points to them. We always like to see that here. Team 1, in addition to not having an official name, well, we're starting to see some coordination of icons here. Since I just now finalized the roster, I'm going to give them a couple minutes to kind of get them so sorted, see if they have a team name they'd like to use. Yeah, and then we'll see what happens. So our first map of the night is going to be Hollywood. One of my personal favorites for hybrid maps, personally. Should be interesting to see if we're going to get the good old Bastion that has been seeing a lot of popularity since his buff in the armor nerf, which just came out on this last patch. So we'll be really interested to see what sort of strategies these random assortments of people will come up with. Oh, I'm seeing coordination. Hopefully we're getting something. Team P. You know what? Fair enough. I suppose they're just kind of sticking to it at this point, huh? Team P. All right, you know what? I ship it. That's pretty great, actually. I'll give oh, didn't stick. I will give them a second to get their icons fully coordinated, and then we will get this running. Alrighty. Team P. That's pretty great. Alright, Team P versus Team Never Lucky. I like it. I think that's fantastic. But alrighty. So, alright, we have fully matched icons, so I think now is as good a time as any, I'd say. So we are going to get this game underway. And off we go. Oh, alright. So, welcome to Hollywood, everybody. So we have an interesting assortment of teams. Before I had to make some last-minute adjustments, the teams were, I think, 3 SR on average apart. So, off the top of my head, I'm pretty sure it's still somewhere in that realm of really close with the last-minute sub that we had to make. So, all right. So we got a couple seconds here preparation. Gonna fly through our saloon here. It's always nice to take these couple seconds to kind of just admire the background and see what sort of stuff Blizzard's put in here. I feel like they kind of half-assed a couple of these walls, though, but I guess that's just me. But, alrighty. And with bated breath, we are going to get our first couple of spawns. Here we go. Alright, so we're starting off with Team Never Lucky on attack, the red team, and then on defense, we're going to be starting with Team P. And it looks like they are bringing out the Bastion, which I had suspected would indeed come out. So both teams, it looks like, are running a fairly standard 2-2-2 comp right now. Obviously, on defense, they're running the Bastion because why not? And they'll have an Orisa to protect them at the same time, which will be good. All right, and on the other side, pretty aggressive comp. They can definitely keep that Reinhardt alive, and I imagine we're going to see a lot of good Tracer play to get some flanking done. All right, and no early peeking. Away we go. Alright, so right now it looks like Team P is playing pretty far back, waiting for them around the corner. There it goes. And the bullets are flying. We have begun. So both teams are kind of sticking pretty well together so far, but that Tracer's immediately on the point to try and distract. And Rewind is going to get her out safe. Okay. Alright, so no breaks right now. They're pushing. That Moira's pretty far forward, though. Down she goes. That was a little too ballsy. And right now, Team Never Lucky got behind. They managed to get the Bastion. But we'll see if they're able to pick up anything else. Still a lot of fighting. All right. Oh, and Team P does get a quick takedown there. We're trading kills back and forth right now. Both teams are losing bodies. Both tanks are still alive. Both tanks and healer are still alive from Never Lucky. Oh, but they lose their tank. Ouch. Yeah, Never Lucky definitely has the body advantage right now, but they aren't quite giving it up. Here comes the Bastion, though. He's back. Does pick off the Zarya, but gonna get pulse bombed. So lots of back and forth, lots of quick skirmishes. Kuma is going nuts on that Junkrat. He's gotten a lot of good picks, and there's a quick res onto the Zarya. So now Team Never Lucky has all of their bodies back. Here comes a Dragon Blade. Comes ults coming from both sides now. Riptire going right into that crowd. Ooh, there we go. Lots of good coordination, good teamwork. That's Zenyatta. Don't think it's going to get much done. And there it is. And some tactical crouching coming in from Eldritch for luck. Alrighty. So good take from Team Never Lucky. There was a lot of trading back and forth, but yeah, there was just... They couldn't... they just immediately dislodged Team P, and Team P just could not get set back up. Disadvantage to the Bastion is once he gets dislodged, it's really hard to get back in position. So Team P is letting a lot of progress happen here. Alright, finally now we're starting to trade a couple of shots back and forth. Ooh, and Junkrat on Junkrat action. Kuma does take out Sismar's Junkrat. I am going to butcher these names, and there is nothing that I can do about that. I apologize late and in advance, a little both. That's not very nice. Okay, so Team P is, ooh, there's a good slam. That got 3 or 4. Ults trading back and forth again. A couple of support ults going down. There's another support ult. That's going to be a hard-hitting Reinhardt right there, going in deep. Both Junkrat tires going. They pass each other. One was more effective than the other, though. Ooh, good cleanup. And with that trade of ultimates, oh, Reinhardts are duking it out. But one has a T and the other one doesn't. There we go. All right. Whew. Those Junkrat tires high-fived on the way through, but one of them was way more effective than the other. All right, and we got Soldier trying to take some shots at the Tracer, but Tracer's getting healed by a ball. Soldier drops his field. So it looks like Team Never Lucky's trying to regroup. Oh, we're opening with a Mercy ult now. Let's see what happens. Oh, all right, Junkrat dropping down from the sky. So, nothing yet. All right, oh, here we go. There's some aggressive moves. A hammer gets blocked by the shield. Soldier's ult is still going. He does manage to get the Junkrat. Nope, shield is down. It's a shame that happened then. Junkrat does get the res. Charge pins the other Reinhardt, and he goes down for it. Oh, there's another ultimate burned. And it looks like Team Never Lucky is winning this fight, slowly but surely. All of these super aggressive Zenyatas, man, they're trying to get them kicks in. Guys, payload. Never Lucky. Hey, Never Lucky, please. Oh, a little bit of a shootout here between Mercy. Oh, and Diva wins! She gets her mech back. Oop, that's a good pulse bomb that's going to do some damage. It does not quite take him down. They have a Harambe now. They switched off the Reinhardt. Here comes a Junkrat tire coming in. Boom! Goes the dynamite. Another successful stall for Team P. Oh, there's a Moira in there. Moira's trying to run and does not get away. All right, I guess that looks like it's an effective switch onto the Winston from Team P. Able to burn out a lot of those squishies and those well, it was the Tracer, now the Genji, the divers that are being really annoying. Okay, so here we go. We got a couple of opening bullets. They see they have a Genji now. A couple grenades going out from both sides. Junkrat's just trying to get some early damage. Nothing yet. Oh, Harambe trying to... He's zapping the healers. That Harambe's... They gotta do something. He's just gonna get free ult charge off of that. Alright, they force him off. And Team P stalls... Oh, that got 3. That got 3. Wow, that got both the tanks. That was a great slam by Reinhardt, and he does get the charge afterwards. But now Harambe is going nuts. He's got the Ana boost. Alright, Soldier and Junkrat. Both of them are trying to get some kills traded off here. Somebody got split off over there. Oh, down to the final minute. Harambe's hopping back. All right, that Zenyatta ult's going to keep him going. It's going to extend Team P's stall here. All right, Genji's farting around in the background trying to avoid that soldier. Soldier gets him. That's 2 in that Zarya ult, and she does manage to kill both. June gets both. Moira ult coming in from Team Never Lucky, and a res. Harambe's ulting. Harambe's mad. Alright, they do get a pick. Team P does. Oh, and there's Sneaky Anna still alive on the point, delaying with that D.Va. Another hammer gets both of the remaining members on the point, but they don't get the kills off that. They get the other kills, though. D.Va bomb coming in. Gets 2. Gets both Backhats, the Mercy, as well as Rinse Washer's Genji. So Team P continuing the stall. Get the Reinhardt. Get the Junkrat. This is almost a team wipe at this point. Alright, Team Never Lucky needs to get back to the point. Moira does manage to get back onto the point. Oh, there's a sleep. Junkrat tires coming in, but that doesn't count as a body. I don't think they're going to be able to pick. There's the overconfident sit from the D.Va. That was a little early, though. Oh, there we go. Okay. Team P, I think they got it this time. They do. Excellent defense from Team P. It took them a minute to get their comp to what it needed to be, but switching onto that soldier did a lot of work, as well as that Harambe was able to dive in there and pick off the squishies. All right. Whew. Man, I love these games. You guys never give me a chance to breathe because you're always going nuts. Alrighty, so that was great coordination from Team Unlucky in the beginning. They had the right mix to immediately boot that Bastion off of there and take it, but then as soon as they got to that corner, about the second turn, almost to the second checkpoint, Team P was able to get the right combination to stall them out. They dropped the Reinhardt for their Harambe and dropped their Bastion for a Soldier, which apparently was the right mix. So now we will see what Team P has on attack and what Team Never Lucky is going to have on defense. Should be interesting.
Ready for battle.
Alrighty. So here we go. Let's take a look at Team Never Lucky here. Coming out the gate. Alright. So they are going to not go with the Bastion. Ooh, that's a Symmetra. That should be interesting. They aren't going with the Bastion in Team Never Lucky. Let's see.
Routing navigation systems to defense.
Alright, looks like they might be setting up on the ground. I'm not sure what they're going to do just yet. On the other side, on attack, we have, let's see here, Hanzo coming out now from Johnny Sniper as their DPS, as well as a Genji in place of the Junkrat. And it looks like, so they have the Moira and the Lucio, sorry, Brain Fart, as the healers, and Kenny as the tank, okay, as the D.Va again, and now we have Akami on to Harambe. So, Team Never Lucky's got, you can see a couple of those turrets through the wall set up at the around the choke point here. So they're zapping that Genji. Oh, that was a good pull back into the lasers and a hook. But they're trading off now. They avoided Team P avoided a lot of those lasers. Couple more trades back and forth. And here comes a good res coming in on defense from Team Never Lucky. All right, they get the Moira. And I think that's about it. So good for stop by Team Never Lucky. Yeah, those lasers will slow Genji down pretty good. So that was a great placement of those Symmetra turrets. So now looks like Team P is kind of splitting up. They've got a couple going around the back, and I'm not really seeing too many people that are going to respond to it. Ooh, they immediately pick off the Hanzo. Good start. All right now we've got a little bit of dueling back and forth on the high ground. Symmetra goes down. But the pull is going to immediately get that D.Va demacked. They res the Symmetra, so they're back to full strength. Harambe hops out. Oh, I hear a Genji ult does pick off the Moira in the background. Here he goes. He's swinging like wild. He's got 2. Oh, they have a Reaper now. All right, good hook onto Lucio, and down he goes. Oh, there we go. All right, they picked off one of the tanks, Team P. And another quick, brief minute for a little bit of recovery here. We've seen a couple of ults blown back and forth. Yeah, both teams, that Genji has kind of problems with the Symmetra turrets as well as Moira on one side at least. Ooh, good pick. This Hanzo, Johnny Sniper's Hanzo is living up to his name. Gets the res off, but she needs to fly. All right, we see a lot of bolts getting burned from both sides. So far, we got one pick onto Cat's Mercy, and then immediately trade off to Arrow's Lucio. Here comes some dragons. Oh, Lord. So much back and forth. Harambe going down, getting mad. I'm starting to feel like this is starting to fall in Team P's favor. They're starting to get progress on the point. They're getting the picks. Whew, okay. Here, Reaper trying to keep himself going. It was a good hook. Ziva, oh, there's just going to throw the ult in the hole there. And followed up by that Reaper ultimate does pick off a healer. Another healer comes down after the ult. And they're chasing now. Team P is going in deep. They want to get as many bodies as they can. But, okay, they do have people on the payload. I was about to be mad at them and dock them points. Alright, so they're chasing as well as making progress here, even though the team is split. This is a great combined effort here from Team P. Kami just kind of tickling that Genji. He's still going for it. He wants him. That's really deep for a Kami. I think that was a mistake. Whew. Alright, but at the same time, that did stall Team Never Lucky long enough that they're getting a lot of free progress. Whew. Another little bit of a break in the action here. Oh, immediate kill onto that Reaper. Reaper is having a hard time this game. Reaper is having a really hard time this game for both sides. Jeez. Here we got some dragons coming in onto the point. That's on both the tanks. One of them does go down. And because of that, there's some more free progress. Got a little bit of dueling going on in the high ground and in the back. Moira ultimate does come down. Going pretty good in combination. All right, now we have another Moira ult from the other side. Kami just getting some damage in the back. Good hook on the Moira, but she goes south. A lot of free dueling here. All right. Hey, look, a Reaper got a kill this time. Oh, here comes some dragons. Followed up by the Lucio ult. Reapers are getting kills back and forth. Oh, here comes Harambe's ult. Into a Reaper ult. Ooh, that almost pushed him off. That Reaper doesn't feel long for this world. Yep, there he goes. Well, this is an excellent push for Team P. It's just kind of a D.Va that's holding it back. Oh, no, there's a Genji too, but he's getting shocked. Genji and Baby D.Va do not stand up well to Harambe. All right, there comes Reinhardt. Trying to hold it a little bit longer, but he doesn't get protected from the lightning either. Down he goes. All right, this is free progress. We need Team Never Lucky to come up with something here. Oh. All right, they do manage to touch it. Oh, there's some dragons out of nowhere. Dragons out of nowhere with the RKO. D.Va Bomb comes down, picks a Moira. There's still Baby D.Va on the point, and now a Reinhardt, but he's just getting fried. Down he goes, and that will do it. Game number 1 in the books for Team P. All right. So who's going to get play of the game this time, I wonder? Yep. All right. Seasmar's Junkrat. I'm imagining this is going to be the one where they kind of had the tires that high five. Yep, I hear it. And then a high five, one more effective than the other. All right, good effort by both teams there. All right, get a little bit of water here. Okay. Okay, and with that, bring us back to the lobby. Let's not leave the game. That would be silly. Okay, so we are now back to the lobby. And you know, I was going to go roll a die for the next map, but Dorado is a escort map. It's a different kind of map, so you know what? We'll go with that. Sounds good for me. Okay, wonderful. So, next map will be Dorado. I'm going to set a quick timer here. We'll do a 5-minute intermission. Give the teams a little bit of a chance to kind of decide what they would like to do. Since, for the most part, I mean, most of everybody here, since we're all from the Discord, may have played some games with each other before. But other than maybe a couple of members from Legion, these people, for the large part, have not played a lot with each other, which is why I like to give breaks in between, because in addition to breathing and other needs, you can coordinate a little bit. So, alright, so things that I thought were pretty good. I mean, both teams had a Junkrat that was really doing work, but like I had mentioned, I feel like Team P just kind of found their rhythm, and that combination that they really liked between all of their heroes a little faster than Never Lucky did. Never Lucky had a lot of good pushes there, but it started to feel like it was a little disjointed. Not to mention Johnny Sniper's Hanzo there really picked them apart. But anyway, it'll be interesting to see what teams are going to bring to the table for an escort map like Dorado. So what did we think, chat? What was really good about that? What did people like? I know people are cheering for their favorites, of course, and we've had some comments about that tire. So, chat, what did you think was good here? Oh wow, some trash talk into the Discord even. Wow. That's an impressive level of trash talk. I'm a little frightened now, and I feel like Cat Sat's calling out Team P here. But what are we looking for, chat? What do we think is going to come up in the next match? What do we want to see? Personally, I definitely think that I was surprised that it took so long for Reapers to come out from both teams in that first map, and both of them were definitely starting to pick up kills towards the end there. They kind of took some time to get rolling. Yes, we are doing first to 3 this time. I thought I made a pretty good comment about that. So the first team to get 3 wins will be the winner. So right now, Team P has 1 since that was our first match with Team Never Lucky. They have plenty of opportunities to bring themselves back. 1 loss is just 1 loss. It's nothing more than that. But I'm fully expecting at least at 1 or 2 points here to see a Bastion, probably before the first point, that first turn there, and probably in the third point as well. In addition, yeah, like I said, I really feel like Reaper is going to be... I'm surprised that Reaper is going to just taken so long to come out. But we will see, I guess. Should be some good stuff. Brig v Reaper fights. You know, that would be interesting. I'm not sure who actually wins that fight now. I mean, I feel like if Brig is careful about her shield, she can probably win it, but if Reaper can get any sort of meaningful damage on her, she would go down. But yeah, that'll be interesting. I know we had a Team Never Lucky did bring out a Brigade at the very, very end of that push, so we'll see if that sticks or if that was just kind of a panic button at the very end there. But all right, another couple of minutes here. All right. But yeah, other than that, both teams are utilizing different kinds of tanks. You don't really see Harambe that much, and especially now that Reaper got that completely necessary and fair and balanced update. I don't really. I feel like that really kills Winston's viability in most comps, just because he gets ripped apart with that before he can blink. He does not have any sort of damage he can do back. I mean, you can dance around the bubble a little bit, but there's no way that you lose to that you're going to win to that Reaper. You just kind of need to leap out, and if you leapt into the Reaper, you're probably dead. So it's refreshing to see that we got to see Team P take advantage of a Winston, and at that time it was really good at zapping the people who were being annoying. So I think that was a good switch there. But okay. Let's see. Other than that, the soldier pick we saw come out from Team P was pretty nice as well. Team Never Lucky, I feel like they are going to need to display something very similar, where if they have a Hanzo or a soldier or something like that, like they feel like they need more of a ranged shooter, not necessarily a sniper, but somebody medium long range to be able to pick off those long distance targets. Especially after Team P dropped their Reinhardt and their Orisa, so they didn't really have too many shields. But the next game is in 20 odd seconds for those who are asking. So, and on that note, we'll start it now. So, here we go. Working our way into game number 2. Alright, Dorado has a really pretty beach with some really pretty boats. So we're going to go take a peek at that while we're waiting. Why am I on the ground? Go take a look at this nice beach. See, they did really nice scenery for some of these maps. I really appreciate it. While you're in game, you don't really get a chance to appreciate a lot of this stuff. It's really pretty. But anyway, more to the point. So here we are on Dorado with that really cool looking temple over here. It's Vishkar, I think it was, something like that. Symmetris Corporation. They really need to get their lore just in one nice, tight package. This we give you an animated short every once a year is getting a little silly for my taste, honestly. But all right, here we go. I should have switched them. Oh well. So here we go. We have Team P starting on defense, and once again we have Team Never Lucky on attack. So for Team Never Lucky, they are starting with the Reaper this time, which is what I was kind of hoping for, and they also have a Sombra, which is going to be pretty instrumental to shutting down Reinhardt's shield, and keep the Pharah out of the air, keep the soldier from running away, because you can make the old man forget how to run, because that's how age and hacking works. So. On defense, we have Team P setting up on the high ground ledge over here. They don't have a traditional sniper, but they should be able to take advantage with like the soldier and the Pharah from up here. They're all just kind of shooting at each other right now. We'll see what happens. All right. So we're getting some immediate progress now from Team Never Lucky. Team P is just giving them a lot of progress, moving up to this corner here. The problem I see with Team P's comp is that they don't really have a way to take advantage of that shield on the high ground right now, other than maybe the soldier and the Pharah that's just kind of barreling down. Oh, they have the Pharmercy too. All right, they do get a pick onto one of the healers who's getting rezzed. Manages to get the res before dying. Ooh, he missed. All right, we got a lot of fighting going on. Mercy does manage to get her way out of there. Ooh, squish. That poor Moira can't catch a break. Ryans are kind of duking it out here. Oh, that Boop tried to push him back, but he was ready. He was not going to get stopped by that. Oh, here comes the Reaper. All right, once again, a res. Oh, and that Pharah's doing work. Team Never Lucky doesn't really have a way to answer that. Here comes a hammer. Both hammers. Oh, well, that was an effective hammer. It got both the healers, but no way to follow up on it. In the meantime, Kenny's Pharah is just ripping apart poor Team Never Lucky. Starting to live up to their name with that one, but hopefully Team Never Lucky is going to get some sort of anti-air something, because they are definitely going to need to stop that bird. All right, here we go. So Team Never Lucky getting back to the payload, slowly making their way downtown. They're getting their tanks set up in position. The Reaper's trying to teleport up. That Pharmercy is just raining hell. Alright, oh, and we're starting with both Mercy ultimates here. I hear Battle Mercy going at it. Battle Mercy's flying around taking pot shots at each other. Alright, we're getting progress though. We're pushing. There's a Reinhardt barrier down for Team P. Oh, and now we got Team P using a Zarya ultimate. No ultimates to come. There's the Zarya ult. Zarya, the Pharah ult. Gets two. There we go. There's the rest of them following up. Killed two immediately and then kind of pegged down the rest. There's still a Reaper attempting to fight his way out. Is he going to get out? Looks like he is. All right, good moves. Oh, they're hunting him down. He's got to be careful. Oh, he teleported out. Good moves by Kuma to get out of there. So we have the Sombra trying to find a moment. Here comes the big hack. They need to push on this. That was a good 2 or 3 person. All right, they did manage to pick off the Reinhardt. That's a great start to that. They use their own ultimate. Do we have a combo here? Nope, just right now the Zarya ult. There's a res. Here comes more rockets from the Pharah in the background. Nope. Sombra's trying to take down the Pharah, but I don't know if she necessarily wins that fight. Reaper ultimate from Kuma coming in. Does pick off Kenny. He got too close to the ground, I guess. And, alright, Akami gets res. So we have a tank coming back up, the Reinhardt. This is starting to feel a little disjointed. Oh, boy. And Fat Cat Sat's Mercy picks off the Widowmaker, because that happens. So Reaper right now trying to make the best of it. Does get blown up. Team Never Lucky's got to get themselves together here. Alright, ult economy right now. Oh, here comes the Zarya ult, but it's going to get canceled out by the Zenyatta. And then there's a hack coming in as well. Oh, oh no, they C9'd. Ooh, that was a good sneaky to that next checkpoint. That was a great move by Team Never Lucky. Name be damned, they got to it. There we go. That's a Fat Cat Sad is doing a lot of work here trying to pick off the carries from Team P. That's some impressive Mercy play. Oof. Yeah, Team Never Lucky. They need to they need to find an answer to that Pharah. Ooh, good snipe from Rinse Wash. So now with Team P being down a healer, Team Never Lucky really needs to push up on this. It looks like they're trying to make their way back downtown here. They're getting some progress. Oh, Reinhardt's cancel each other's charge. Alright, we see an ultimate come in, a Zarya ult, which is going to pick off 2. Kenny does blow up Kenny's Pharah does blow up Rinse Wash's Widow. So if that's the counter, they're definitely going to need to switch something else. I hear a Junkrat now. So Kuma switched to the Junkrat over the Reaper. Alright, so Team Never Lucky kind of just regaining their footing here. Alright, ooh, that was a good short charge, and immediately they get the kill. That was a good move. Oh boy, Kenny's tearing him apart again. Alright, Akami got rezzed. Akami's Reinhardt. But, alright, they need to take all the progress that they can get at this point. Here comes Diva ult going up. Ooh, that was a great Diva bomb. 3 kills by Eldritch98. Well done. Oop. And unfortunately, Diva doesn't win that charge war, Eldritch, but that is going to guarantee them a lot of progress with those 3 picks. So, oh, guys, no, get back on the payload. Come on. You just got a really good pick there, a good triple. You need to keep this progress going. They're playing pretty far up. Here comes a Junkrat tire, gets 2. So, okay, their Team Never Lucky is chained together a lot of good ultimates right now. They're making great progress. So Pharah be damned, they're pushing up really hard here.
I've got you in my sights.
Oh, here comes the Soldier ult. Gonna pick off the Widow. Gonna pick off the Junkrat. But he doesn't get on the point in time. Great triple, but it wasn't enough. Good squish. Reinhardt battle. Slap fight. All right. Well, that was once again another great chaining of ults from Team Never Lucky. That was a spectacular play. All right. Now it looks like Team P is finally being forced back, and they're trying to regroup around the door there. Some of them are anyway. Here we go. So we got a good push. All right. So we see Rinse Wash on the Tracer now, switching off to a flanker. Kuma has been keeping out that Junkrat, got a good double. And on the other side, we have Johnny Sniper on a Sniper. Oop, those Reinhardts are kind of getting flung away from the point here. Denied the res and immediately gets the kill. That was a risky res that didn't pay off. Both healers are down for Team P. And now the Widow goes down as well. So there's really good ult economy from Team P, but they're not using it right now. They're going to need to use it here because Team Never Lucky is coming up to the final stretch here. All right, and we have some ult economy from Team Never Lucky as well. They're giving up a lot of progress. Okay, finally now Johnny Sniper's Reaper gets on the point to stop him. So there goes a hammer. Diva bomb coming down. Maybe a little too high up. I don't know if that actually hit anybody. Team P's gotten a good couple picks, and immediately they trade a couple back. Oh boy, another Mercy getting killed. Battle Mercy going in. Couple trading of defensive support ultimates here. Oh, it's finally looking like, oh, there goes that. Just Ice came down. Finally looking like Never Lucky might finally lose it. There it is. Wow, okay. Never Lucky, they just started pushing it right to Team P, and Team P did not know how to respond until the very end. Great series of ultimates and a great push from Team Never Lucky. All right, so let's trade it off and see what we're going to get here. Probably something spectacular. So I did enjoy the switches that we got from Team Never Lucky. It felt like they were trying to cycle their way through, and although they never really dealt with the Pharah, which I mean, regardless, they didn't really deal with the Pharah, but hey, if the rest of her team is dead, I suppose you don't really need to worry about the Pharah. So we're going to trade off roles now, and we're going to see Team P on attack and see what Team Never Lucky can do on defense. Okay, oh, there's a Brigitte. We do have the baguette coming out from Arrow Undead on Team P. It's a little late for that. Alrighty. So let us see what we've got here. Lone Mercy coming out. Well, I mean, both Mercies, particularly Dev Fat Cat Sats, definitely went Battle Mercy there and got a good couple of picks, which is always hilarious and warms my heart. Alrighty. So here we go. Team P going out on attack. They're starting on the left door for the attackers. Alright, and they're kind of splitting up here. Tanks are sticking onto the payload, and we have a tracer going around the back. Ooh, a May from Kuma now. That's a new one. All right. So right now the DPS are keeping the entire team occupied, and they do manage to get a pick as well. Oh, there he goes. All right, we traded 1 for 1, but Team P is still getting progress. All right, good res. Oop, spoke too soon. All right, Team Never Lucky got some picks, but we're trading off for picks on both sides now. Oop, that's all right. Wall to get out. All right. Oh, and Arrow switched off of that Brigitte and is now on Lucio. So apparently it saw something that they didn't like, or just decided that was going to be the better pick for the comp. I don't know. All right. I'm not sure what the route that Team P is taking, but it's getting some progress, I suppose. It's getting something. Oop, all right, we got a pick onto Reinhardt, D-Mech onto a Diva. So now Team Never Lucky has lost quite a few tanks. They're still fighting, though. Oh, that may... Oh, ouch. There goes the Mercy for Team Never Lucky. That May is going to cause a little bit of delay, but it's looking like Team P has got this one pretty well and bound up. Yeah, I don't really think it's worthwhile for Team Never Lucky to try and contest this now. All right, so here we go. Oh, immediate soldier ult coming down, which is prompting a Zenyatta ult from the other team. I have many questions for both of those ultimates, but regardless, it happened, and we'll move on. Alright, so Team Never Lucky kind of poking their way in and about. Oh, Reaper just going ham right in the middle. Prompts the Mercy ultimate. Oh, that's a Diva D-Mech. That's a charge grabbing that Diva, and he's going to die for it, though. Is he going to get res? No, he is not. Johnny Sniper was ready to go. Oh, here comes another Soldier ultimate coming in now. Oh, that feels bad. Johnny Sniper's getting a couple picks. Yep. I heard the Reaper ultimate go off in the middle of that from CZ Mars, but did not work. So more progress for Team P. Alright, brief break. Just trading blows back and forth. Looks like there's a little bit of dueling going around in the side there. Soldier trying to come around. Oop, and he does manage to pick Zenyatta. They need to turn around and deal with that Soldier. He's just going to rip him apart. Here comes a Diva Bomb. Does manage to get the both Diva Bombs. A couple defensive ults used in response. One of the Diva Bombs, Kenny's does manage to kill a Reinhardt. Oh, and hot Reaper on Reaper action in the back. Alright, trading back and forth still. Oh, that's good high ground position, but it's gonna prompt the Zenyatta ultimate. Oh, ooh, squish. That's a bad squish. By that I mean it's a great squish, but you know what I mean. Alright, hammers for hammers here. And it looks like Team P is going to have this point wrapped up. Alright. Definitely made it a little bit faster. But let's see what happens. Oh, Kami picking off the soldier in the background. I didn't even see where the heck that was going on. Assuming the soldier was maybe a little far forward. D.Va's remeching. Alright. Okay, so teams are kind of rejoining. Team P is getting some progress here. D-Mac coming in. Charge doesn't pin anybody. There's a Mercy ultimate. Oh, Battle Mercy going in. Trying to get a pick. Does not bear any fruit, unfortunately. Reaper's going for the ult. He manages to pick off a D-Mac D.Va who gets rest. Alright, in the meantime, we're losing a soldier as well. Alrighty. So this is a good stall now. Team Never Lucky did manage to get a good halt on the payload. They put their foot down, but we're gonna have to watch that Rhine shield because it is getting low. Alright, we got to pick a soldier on soldier action now, which apparently is canon. Believe it or not. And Reaper on soldier action, which I'm sure is the subject of many fanfics, but here comes the Reaper ultimate. And Reinhardt on Reinhardt. I don't even know, man. I'm going to stop making bad jokes, I promise. Alright, ultimate is getting traded back and forth. We got some picks going on. Oop, that Ryan went a little deep. Here comes a bomb. I don't know if that was too high or if that Reaper was just ghosted, but did not get anything. Right, oop, charge down. Alright, we're getting trades back and forth. Here comes a D.Va bomb. Does get the other D.Va. Alright, and they need to, Team Never Lucky needs to get on the point now. Comes a soldier ultimate out of the spawn. We have a Kami now switched on to Harambe, apparently to zap those squishies. Gets killed, but they're trading back and forth again. It's right there. Not enough. Team P pulls another victory. All right, let's see who got play of this time.
Play of the game.
Kenny's Pharah. Yeah, that Pharah put in a lot of work that game. Oh man, when they're all in the hallway like that, that's just brutal. That was definitely some great Pharah play. Yikes, that's a lot of kills. Soldier C9. Ha. Oh boy. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and get back. Okay. Alright, I can dig it. Hanamura it is. Alright, I am super glad that I don't really have to do any map picking or anything like that. Because apparently Blizzard's just going to do it for me. I was going to go be fancy and roll a d20, but hey, I am not going to complain. So we'll go ahead and put another 5 minutes on the clock here. Alright. Sorry, I have to answer a message here. Gotta remember that when you sit down for these things, it's meant to be played until we're done, which is, I could go all the way to 5, but a minimum 3 games. So, and in that regard, we have Team P now with a 2-game lead over Team Never Lucky, kind of living up to their name, unfortunately. So we will see what happens. All right. So in that game, I mean, I said it a lot during the game, and I'm gonna keep on saying it. That was Team Never Lucky really never had an answer to that Pharah. Kenny just tore him apart. Otherwise, there was, good Reaper play, good Soldier play, and good Reinhardt play from both sides. Saw a lot of the Battle Mercy there, which is always entertaining to watch, especially when it's the Battle Mercies doing it in midair. But yeah, that was a lot of good play from both teams. A lot of good healing going back and forth. And some questionable Zarya ults, some questionable other ults there. There was that weird standoff where we had the soldier ult way too early, and that didn't shoot nobody, but then the Zenyatta pop his ult instinctively in the backline, which I get it, but maybe wait to see that your team is dying first. But anyway, that's about where we're at here. Alrighty. So going to Hanamura now. We're can see a lot of interesting strategies. I'm expecting hopefully one, if not both teams, to run some kind of a divey, rushy kind of comp. That should be pretty interesting to see what happens there. Or seen some cheaty Symmetrist teleports in. Looking down at chat, yes, there is still the possibility for that reverse sweep. It is still entirely possible for that to happen. I mean, this could be the turnaround right here, right now. But, alrighty. Going through and seeing what's going on here. Catching up with everything. Alright. Okay, and apparently I'm going to do an LOL psych moment here. So, when people get voted MVP in the scrims, I like to give them the opportunity for the next week to pick the maps. And our MVP from last week, Joses Mosey, finally got back to me about maps. So what I'm going to do is I am going to, let's see here, what haven't we done? I am actually going to switch this over. We're going to change the map here. We're going to change the game. And I'm going to respect at least the first one of his choices. And we are going to do... It's okay, I'm blind. Lijiang Tower. So, haha, got you all. You all fell for it. It was a prank. We are actually doing Lijiang Tower. So here we go. We are gonna. I'll give them a couple more. Well, they've got enough time. Couple minutes. They got a minute. That's enough time to figure it out, right, chat? Chat's got my back. So, all right. Oh boy, and we got some little bit of trash talking going back and forth here. Giving the team, give them another minute or so to discuss strategies, since I kind of trolled everybody into thinking we were doing King's Row when actually we're doing Lijiang Tower. So, gonna go ahead and switch over to Lijiang Tower and seeing, yeah, dude, I gotta throw the wrenches in there. I gotta keep things interesting. So Lijiang Tower, I would argue against the Bastion here, which is weird to say considering how prevalent he is everywhere else. But yeah, it's this time again. I'm expecting Reaper. We could probably see that Pharah come out again. That wouldn't really surprise me. And other than that, I feel like the healers didn't really change. Maybe a couple rotations between like a Zenyatta and a Moira, but both teams for most of the game had a Mercy, and then I also saw some Lucio play in there as well, which is always nice. But okay, after that wrench that I threw in everybody's plans, we are going to go ahead and start with Lijiang Tower, the Lunar New Year version. So fancy, so different.
Now arriving at Lijiang.
That's okie dokie then. Moving to Lijiang Tower. This will be nice to kind of take a look around the spectacles here. That's not what I wanted.
Initiating.
Nope. Okay. All right. Look at all these fancy lanterns. Well, since this is the Chinese New Year that we're dealing with, oh, look at that! Look at the fireworks. That's nifty. Yeah, I do love the backgrounds that they put for these. Okay, art struck aside, we are going to go ahead and get rolling with this match in just a couple of seconds, see what we've got going. Alright, so whose side am I on? Is this blue team? It's blue team, okay. So apparently I'm floating over towards Team P here. So here we go. Let's see if that sticks. So there could be an Ashe now, and now, so there could potentially be a Pharah for Team P, but it's piloted by Johnny Sniper and not Kenny this time. Kenny apparently opting for the Ashe while they kind of decide how the tanks are going to roll. On the other side, we have my on-air in the middle of what I want to read. Reinhardt and Diva as the tanks, and then Reaper and Tracer. As long as, they are not running the Mercy this time. Team Never Lucky. They are running a Moira and a Lucio this time. Okay, maybe we'll see if that switch up is going to be the X factor that they need. Oh, and they're just going straight to the payload, the point. All right, so Team Never Lucky immediately wanting to establish dominance. They're aware that there is, again, a Farah. She's just pitching rockets through that window. Team P at this point, there we go. There's a Harambe hiding in the background now. It was a risky move. Let's see if it pays off. It does not. He goes down. And Team Never Lucky immediately getting the control point. All right, there we go. So Team Never Lucky starting off strong, getting a couple picks and immediately taking the point. There's a couple more picks coming through. Well done. Oh, we lost the body. That is not good. Oh boy. I'm gonna try and invite them back. I feel for Team P. Let's see. I guess it's gonna be a 6v5 for this. Which, as far as the rules go, I always try and re-invite that person that left, but I can't make any changes until this match is actually over. So we'll see if we'll see if Team P can keep it going with 5 people to the 6 on Team Never Lucky. All right, and they're making a push. Team P is trying to get some. Oh boy, good bomb onto the Reinhardt, does not get the kill immediately. Ryan charge misses, doesn't get anything. Alright, got some fighting going back and forth. A couple of trades, but it's definitely feeling like Team Never Lucky is holding strong here. Alright, got a little bit more fighting back and forth. Prince Wash does get a pick onto Akami's Reinhardt. Lucio with the most sincere screams after being set on fire. Oh, I'm a terrible kind of person. Woo! Alright. So Team P, they need to muster something here. They need to get a body on the point. Oh, Akami doesn't realize there was a Reaper behind him. Alright, Team P trying to push on the point, but I don't know if that's going to be enough. Comes a blob. All the ults going back and forth now between both teams. Oh, good triple by Ice Cold. Ouch, that's a team wipe. And that'll seal it up really quick there. Okay, we're probably gonna. I will have to. After we get through this match, I will look to see who we can throw in instead. Because I certainly don't want to keep these poor guys on Team P down a body, but like I have mentioned, that's something I will have to take care of in between matches. It's nothing I can really do in match. So Team P has put a lot of strong play in. There is a possibility they can bring it back, but we'll see. I don't know if Team Never Lucky started to throw some DDoS across the river there, but... Alright, starting off, we got... Ooh, there's a hamster. So now we have Team Never Lucky maybe experimenting a little bit, and they're bringing a hamster. So once again, Team Never Lucky rushing straight to the point. They don't want to screw around outside. Alright, we got Kenny back onto the Pharah. Currently duking it out with the Tracer, so on point. Team Never Lucky has their dominance established on it right now. Got that Baguette trying to do something, but it's not working. Ultimate strategy coming in from the hamster. And that's going to do it. Alright, so we have Team Never Lucky holding strong here. They're finally... Oh, but Johnny does pick off Kuma's Reaper. So Johnny Sniper back on that Hanzo. He did a lot of good work on that on the first one. Both team has an Orisa now, and they're both doing a lot of work, interlacing their shields. Good inadvertent work from both of them. Is that a Symmetra? That's a Symmetra. Oh boy. But I don't think she wins against the Reaper, especially not with a hamster there. We got some dragons coming in. Does not manage to get anybody, unfortunately. Alright. Oh, Rinse Wash punching that Moira to death. Alright. Both, it looks like we got a lot of picks from, oh, well, there was a lot of picks from Team Never Lucky until Akami came back and said no to that Tracer. And, alright, Kenny goes down. Farrah down, Bird down. Alright. So it looks like, oh, there's a oh, they're teleporting in! Great use of the Symmetra there. Oh boy, I don't know if it's going to be in time though. That's a lot of bombs. Yeah, it looks like Team Never Lucky is, they got the ultimate strat going and they are not giving any room at all to Team P. It's kind of outside of it, but I don't know if they're really in a position to stop it. Ooh, that pull almost got a couple into the pit there. 98, they got to get a body on now. Nope. Ooh, the Farrah's ulting, but is not close enough to the point to actually make it count as being on the point. Feels bad. And that was a great Diva ultimate from Ice Cold. Again, I'm going to apologize if I'm just butchering everybody's name, but what are you going to do? All right. And well, that was a definitive win from Team Never Lucky. It's always pretty harsh trying to win a 5v6 in comp, though. To be fair. All right, let's see here. Oh, and he's back apparently. So, okay, I'm gonna confirm with the teams what's going on. If Seasmars is sticking around permanently, or what's all going on with that. Well, I see quite a few volunteers here wanting to hop in and take Seasmars' place, but he is back, and I'm going to confirm what's going on. So give me just a moment here. All right, just confirming with Team P here that we are going to be able to continue as is, or if we need to try and find a sub, or what's all going on with that. But anyway, so Lijiang Tower, it's a little harder to gauge that one because it was a 5v6, but Team Never Lucky, definitely, they were on point. They made a couple of switches that we hadn't really seen before with like the Moira and stuff, and that really did seem to do pretty well. So we'll see now that hopefully Team P has their full lineup back, that that they will we'll see if that's going to be enough, if they finally got that synergy down or not. So okay. So let me take a look at what we're going to do next for maps. All right. So what haven't we done? We have not done a standard cap point one. All right. So let's see here. So if we're just going for plain old assault, yeah, let's do that Hanamura we were talking about before. All right. Yep, we're gonna do Hanamura. But okie dokie then. So we will be going to Hanamura here. Right now it is 2-1. Team P in the lead with 2 wins. Team Never Lucky's 1 win now. Saw a lot of good picks, and that the Farrah that TP really ran with in that second match. They really stuck it to Never Lucky with that Farrah. Didn't really have a place here. I don't know if it was just because they were down a body, or because that hamster was just really good at anti-air. But the fare that was given Never Lucky a lot of trouble is now, you know, apparently it wasn't that much of a problem. But let's see what we got here. Answering some more questions here. Okay. Alright, it looks like, hopefully, that Mars is sticking around this time. So hopefully we won't have a similar issue in this one. Or if so, they tell me now so that we can adjust. So a couple more minutes to make sure that everybody is cool, that we're good to go. And let's see here. But okay. Another 2 odd minutes. Alright, so it looks like now our rosters are staying put for real this time. Hopefully. Alright, so going into this next game, into Hanamura, we had Team Never Lucky. They seem to do a lot better with point capture than with payload pushing. So we'll have to see if this is if they're going to be able to keep running on through with it. It'll be interesting to see which strategies stay and which change, because that was Team Never Lucky's first win there. They put a lot of effort into it, and I'm really hoping that the picks that they used in that last match are going to carry on through to this next match to Hanamura. And then also of note, we saw Symmetra play. Team P trying to make that last minute stand with that Symmetra teleporter, and if Never Lucky didn't have the ultimates they did, then maybe they would have been able to run with it. But unfortunately, no such luck. But alrighty, another minute or so, and then we will get rolling. But chat, I appreciate everybody immediately lining up and volunteering to sub in. Thankfully, we were able to get our roster back to what it was. You all are awesome wanting to jump in, and if anybody who is watching this has not heard or hasn't seen any of the plugs, we are the Bronze Tacos, a friendly 18-plus Overwatch-based Discord server, and if you are interested in joining, I know we have a link on the Twitch page itself, or you can feel free to ask in the Twitch chat, and I'm sure one of our many fantastic mods who are watching would be more than happy to provide one. There is a short vetting process, but other than that, you would be welcome to join in on these scrims in the future if you were interested. But, okay. And with that, we are going to roll on into Hanamura. Yes, I know, thank you. Moving on.
Traveling to Hanamura.
Alright, here we go. Into Japan this time. Where's cherry blossoms?
Initiating match.
So we'll see what both the teams bring to the table. You could get tricky with a Bastion here. Like many different pure assault maps, the first point is usually a lot easier to take than the second, but this one in particular I feel like can be a pretty rough take because of this choke point over here. So you're going to really need to break whatever line that your opponent has in front of you if you want to get through and get to this first cap point. And the second one can definitely be a nightmare too, with that far of a walk in between the first and the second point. All right. Here we go.
Ready for battle.
So here we go. Team P on defense. I didn't switch them. Oh well. Team P on defense. And then we'll have Team Never Lucky on attack. And we're bringing out a couple of similar picks, a couple of flips here. So on defense, no Bastion, but they are sticking with the Symmetra. We have Arrow Undead on the Symmetra this time as one of their DPS, as well as Johnny Sniper on the Hanzo he's been playing. So we also have Mars on the Reinhardt and Kenny on a D.Va again. And their healers are a Moira and an Anna. On the other side, on attack, we have an Orisa on attack. That can work with the mobile. Oh, wait, is that It is goats. Okay, we have a goat strategy coming in from Team Never Lucky. And they aren't taking no for an answer. They're just going right down the middle. Holy crap. Oh, that was a great anti-nade onto most of Team Never Lucky. And I think that's going to stifle him pretty good. I think that anti-nade just pretty much stalled the entire thing. They were ready for that. Wow. That is not a good showing, a good start for goats, unfortunately for them. Immediately stifled by that anti-nade from that Ana. Alright, well, we'll see. It looks like right now that's sticking, and they're all just trying to regroup. Oh, that's a sneaky Reinhardt in there. Just kind of waiting to charge somebody back into his team, more than likely. All right, a couple pot shots coming through from Go. Oh, nope, it's the Goats. It is Goats no longer. Now they have a Genji as a DPS. There's a charge coming in. He kills the Lucio, and as he runs into the golden Orisa. Oh, here comes a hammer. Doesn't get anybody, and he dies for that. Ooh, that's no good. All right, but regardless, Team Never Lucky is making a hard push here. They're getting some progress. They're pushing it with some ultimates. Dragon's coming back from Johnny. Johnny gets a pick. Arrow gets a pick. Johnny gets another pick. That's a Ana boosted D.Va now. And that'll stifle another push. Team P coming back strong. Arrow apparently is chasing down a D-Mac D.Va hiding in here. Yep, there they go. Unfortunate. Alrighty. So it looks like right now no switches coming in from Team Never Lucky. They're sticking with their not quite Goats comp anymore. That Genji gets found out every time because of those turrets there. He needs to get out of there. Reinhardt kind of pushing up alone here. But it looks like it's enough. Alright. Here comes, we have a Symmetra ultimate coming in. Got that big wall. They built the wall, guys. They built the wall. Okay. Just a little bit of trading back and forth. Skill shots flying. We have Symmetra Beam versus Zarya Beam. I'm not sure who's going to win that fight. Oop, we get a pick. Johnny picks off the Hanzo. Or the Genji, excuse me. Hammer comes in into an anti-nade. That's a lot of low health bars. Lucio ultimate comes in, but I think that might have been a bit late. Oh boy. Lots of trading back and forth. Big Dragons gets a couple kills in. Well, a D-Mac and a kill there. Alright. Let's see if Team Never Lucky realizes that Reinhardt's going in for that cheeky charge again. Oh, they still don't know he's there. I still don't think they know he's there. Oh, they see him. He's coming back. He pins the Zarya into the Orisa, but again, because of the shield, he's not going to do anything. Oh, ultimate's just getting thrown every which direction. One kill for each of them. Oh, there we go. Genji does get a pick as well. Now we've got some progress coming in for Team Never Lucky. Looks like they might get it here. No real ultimate. Oh, there comes an ultimate, though. He dies immediately for it. D.Va staying alive. She's going to D-Mac. She should have probably just pitched herself off the cliff and not given the ult charge, but whatever. And in the last few seconds now, Team Never Lucky was able to take point A. And they'll get the full 4 minutes from the next point.
New defense point. Objective B.
Alright, so we got another push. Oh, we are just immediately going up. Team Never Lucky is pushing up hard in the top right, but they were spotted out. So, Team P is watching them. Now, Team P switching over to a Roadhog. Here, a McCree. There's a McCree now. Rincewash has switched over to McCree on attack. Oh, there's a Roadhog in the middle of that team. Barrier comes up. Reinhardt gets a couple kills. And largely looks like that push was stifled. Ooh. Johnny gets another pick. That's a pretty bad stall. They're regrouping now. Using this hut to regroup. Oh, hook onto the Lucio. I don't think he's going to get the kill, though. Not with Moira on him, anyway. Oh, no. Not again. Alright, and now the DDoS affects the other side. Team Never Lucky has lost Eldritch 98. This has been a bad night for this, apparently. Gonna try and reinvite really quick here, but I don't even see him. That's not a good sign. So Team Never Lucky is gonna have to attempt to persevere here, and hopefully he comes back. Oy. It's just not that kind of night, I guess. Dragons coming in here. Dragons don't get anybody. They have the Rhine up there from the being teleported. Right, we have a Junkrat now. Team Never Die is trying to make a push here. They're trying to get something. And it looks like this might be stifled. Oh, that was a great hammer at 3 men, but there's a... He gets blocked. Oof. Good Reinhardt play, knocks him down and puts the shield up in time from Seasmars. Alright. This baby diva trying to fight the Reinhardt. Oh boy. Good attempt, but not quite enough. Alright. So as I had mentioned, I cannot let anybody join other than the predetermined roster in the middle of a game. Also, you need to be part of the Tacos Discord, and I don't know if you are. Alright, ooh, immediate pick onto that Roadhog. I feel like they really need to have the whole team together here. Ooh, Rinse Wash gets a revenge kill onto Johnny. Widow on Hanzo action now. But here we go, Team Never Lucky trying to push up the middle. They found the Roadhog. He's alone there. They're letting him get out. They need to kill him. He's gone. Tire coming in. There's that Tire. Rolling around with the speed of sound, trying to find somebody. Not getting anybody, but they're getting progress for it. Ooh, that was a good charge. This Anna's anti-nades are really doing work here. Alright, they're trying to kill this Reinhardt while he's away from the team. He does get killed. Oh. Here comes some ultimates back to guarantee the win here. Oh, that was a good triple from Johnny. Great Dragons. I think that's just about it. Oh, lordy, lordy.
0 to 1. Switching sides.
Okay, we'll try and get Eldritch back in here. Hopefully, we can get him back. Or her, them, I don't know. Hopefully we can get them back. Oh, it looks like Eldritch has rejoined the game. So, Team Never Team Never Lucky did actually manage to get 57.5% on that second point, despite being down 5v6. So they put in that effort there. They were able to get something back, even though they were at a slight disadvantage. So, really good effort from them. All right, moving on. See what each team is going to do now that both teams are back up to their full strength. Alright, so starting with the defense of Team Never Lucky. Running Rhine and Roadhog. And now we have Mercy Zenny as well as Junkrat and Genji as their DPS. On the other side, on attack now for Team P, we have Kenny and Seasmars on tanks with a D.Va and Zarya respectively. Kami's sticking with that Anna, and we have a Zenny as the other healer, and we have... they're keeping up with that Symmetra as well as a Reaper. Alright. It's interesting to see Symmetra get worked into comps. So we'll see how she affects this one. Oh, they're using the Symmetra teleporter to get up there. Roadhog disrupted the D.Va at least. They got the DMAC. And now they're just running to the point. Team P trying to get position immediately. get as much time as they possibly can. And it looks like Team P got a lot of key picks there. I think this could be it. Oh, no, there's still the Genji. Genji, okay. Rinse washes Genji, was still fighting, and he's dead. And it's a team wipe. Ooh. Oh boy, not the best start. Team P definitely was raring and ready to go, and I ask why people run Symmetra, and my questions are answered, I suppose. Alrighty, so setting up on defense on this second point here. See what Team Never Lucky is going to have. They're setting up on the high ground for the most part here, it looks like. And again, I sense a Symmetra teleporter probably popping everybody over. Alright, so now Team P is all over. They're on the high ground up here, while the Reaper is kind of drawing fire. Okay, I believe they have been spotted, so now they're just kind of... Ooh! Johnny goes down. Not a good start for Team P in this fight. Oh, there's the teleporter. Arrow on the Undead trying to get some picks in the back there, setting up the teleporter and all that. Here comes some ultimates. Oh god. And a boosted Zenny. Look out. Oh, could this be it? There's some good fighting, good trading going back and forth on both sides. That barrier goes down. Reaper coming from behind, getting some kills. That's a hammer. It does get the Zarya. Tank ults are going down. Both teams are fighting hard. Reaper ult picks off the healers. There's just the Genji left until this Roadhog gets here. Good hook. Ooh, great hook. I think that's going to stall him. I don't know if this Symmetra's quite got it in her. Good attempt, though. Team P's first push is stopped. Another 5 minutes and 40-odd seconds remaining, so we'll see how they're able to handle it. Alrighty. Team P kind of just regrouping here. See what they're going to bring next to the table. Okay. So we have Team Never Lucky up, setting up on the high ground here, and it looks like Team P is kind of spread about, but it looks like they're going to take the high ground on the right as well. See what they're going to be able to do with that. Alright. Oh, here comes the teleporter. They're going straight to the point. Looks like there's a Symmetra. There's Symmetra and Ana. They're all pushing to the point now. But, again, Team Never Die is ready to go here. Yeah, that's going to be another stopped push. Team Never Die is definitely contesting to make this go all to the rest of the games. They want this to be the reverse... well, not the reverse sweep anymore, but... Oh yeah, I suppose it would be the reverse sweep still. Here we go. Alright, we're going to see what's going to happen with the push here. And
into the iris.
okay. So apparently there's just everybody needs to disconnect at least once for this to happen. I apologize, folks. I had some sort of an issue with my controller. I had this thing charging all day, but apparently the battery's screwed on it. So, technical difficulties for everybody! Oh, I cry. I cry every time. Alright, looks like not much has changed. Apologize that I couldn't really comment much on that while I was attempting to locate my second controller, because I didn't really have that handy. Decent ult economy from Team Never Die. Never Die. I keep wanting to say Never Die. from Team Never Lucky. So we're down to 2.5 minutes now for Team P to try and get onto the point and end it right here and now. They're all kind of grouped up on the high ground for the most part, other than Rinsewash's Genji. Oh, there's Johnny's Hanzo, though, behind him. Better not shoot himself in the head with an arrow. All right, he got out. All right. There we go. So just trading blows back and forth. All right. Oh, we have a pick to start. Never mind, it's undone. Oh no, Reinhardt charged off the edge. Oh. Making an attempt here with 2 minutes left. Their Team P is pushing really hard here. But necessary evils, I suppose. Here comes a Diva Bomb. Oh, great combo of the Diva Bomb with the Zarya ultimate. Well, that could have been it, but spawn advantage is going to Team Never Die here. Never Die. Team Never Lucky. Here, Junkrat Tire is coming. Oh boy, it's coming. And it's gone. And they're just rolling around here. Oh, well, that's a DMAC. Kenny's just kind of caught out there, just hanging out. Oh. Poor guy. That's a really bad stagger, though. Hilarious as it was. Alright, Dragon's coming on to point. Everybody gets a technical difficulty. Mine was more controller than internet or whatever's going on. Oh, Harambe coming in. That's an ana-boosted Harambe, though. That's a super monkey. But he's down. Ultimate's getting burned from both sides here. Alright. And another pick on Johnny. Alright, that's a stagger. What is that a Genji in the back there just fighting him off? He gets the DMAC to his credit. Rinsewash is kind of in their spawn just fighting him. So power to Rinsewash, that's great delay. And having a Diva DMAC to start this fight does not help Team P. Alright. Got set up on some high ground here. So Team Never Lucky, Team Never Lucky's kind of spread. They need to get back to that point right now. Ultimates are getting burned. This is the last fight, one way or another. Alright. Death and a res. Both teams are kind of duking it out here. That Pharah's caught in a trap. She's going down for it. Battle Mercy getting some kills. Alright, still fighting. That's an angry Harambe now. It's still going back and forth, but it's starting to look like Team P might have it. Oh. Leave a bomb for good measure, and that will tie it up. Team P wins. All right, who got the play? Diva Bomb by Kenny gets the play.
Nerf this.
With the wave. Complete with wave. You gotta have the wave. And immediately gets the kill on the Zenyatta as well. Good play by Kenny.
Thanks for your support.
Alright. And so with that, that is the third victory for Team P, and they are going to take the win this week on the Scrim. So congratulations to Team P for making that 3-1 win. So with technical difficulties abound for one player on both teams and the booth for whatever frickin' reason, apparently I need to buy a new controller is what it comes down to, and my controller just wanted to be one of the cool kids. I can't say I necessarily blame my controller for wanting to be one of the cool kids, but a little inopportune there during that last game. But anyway, I hope everybody had fun with that. As I've mentioned before, we are the Bronze Tacos Overwatch server, Bronze Tacos Lounge now, Overwatch Lounge. And if you like this, you saw this, and you're like, hey, I want to be a part of that. We are an 18 plus friendly community. Feel free to look up one of the links for our Discord server in the Twitch. It's all over the chat as well as in our as well as in on the Twitch page itself. So. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed the ups and downs and all of the technical problems that everybody had this week. And those who are on the server, don't forget I will be posting the survey for you to take to vote for the MVP of this game. So everybody who watched, please feel free to give a vote and say, you know what, I think this person did better than the other people. So with that, everybody, thanks again for watching, and I will hopefully be catching everybody next week. Later.